So after the Balfour Declaration, what happens? The Zionists started to facilitate Jews moving from all places around that continent to the state of Jerusalem, newly formed Israel, which is in Palestine. Now it started to be labeled the new Jewish national home, the new Israeli state. Immigrants begin to come to Jerusalem and settle there. And they used only one card, their affiliation with the colonial powers, to secure and usurp more and more land in Palestine first. So they organized themselves into armed terrorist groups, such as the Irgun and the Lehi. Both of these radical offshoots of Zionism, of the Haganah militants, they had one aim. We need to consolidate our power. We need to become strong. What must be understood here is that there's only a small portion of land, which is the area of Palestine. Okay, it's small. It's very, very small. Already it's thickly populated with the indigenous people of that land, the Arab tribes. Where are these Jewish settlers freshly immigrating in large numbers? Where are they going to stay? They will inevitably going to be some conflict over land. And that's exactly what happened. Now there'll be violence. That's exactly what happened. And inevitably, the indigenous people will need to be displaced somewhere else. And this is happening from that time till now. Nothing changed. As it started to escalate violence between the Zionists, Israeli state, and the indigenous Arab population, the Brits, what did they do? They stepped out and they said, UN, why don't you take over? In 1947, the UN partitions Palestine into a Jewish and an Arab area. Administering areas around Jerusalem itself, armed Jewish groups not only held off poorly executed attacks from the surrounding areas, they showed ruthless determination in getting land, more and more land, through genocide, killing of the Arab population that are indigenous, like the Deir Yassin massacre, knowing that they had an opportunity to alter the demographic of the land and get more Israeli state, more Israeli states.